What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and we're here at the Nerd Castle with the next episode of The Forest. In the previous episode, we had lost all of our gear. We have lost all of our gear again because I can't sit here and play the game for like an hour at a time without actually stopping it to reset my frame rate. And so, unfortunately, we're probably going to start the beginning of every episode with all of our stuff being depleted. On the plus side, there is a plus right here. There is a plus right here. So we've got a little bit of positivity going on, just a little bit, not too much, because we don't want to overdo it. You don't want to be one of those people that sits around just like vibrating with enthusiasm. Did I just vomit? Did you just make a stomach noise as though I didn't feed you properly? How rude. How ungrateful. Where did my blackberry bushes go? They vanished. They're non-existent. I ate them into oblivion. Well, damn. I show up and species start going extinct. Suppose that's it for blackberries then. That's fine. I'm listening to see if he makes the sound of bleh. We do get to keep our armor, though, if you look at our little meter. That's a plus. And the tree stayed chopped down this time, so at least certain things are staying done. I'm not really sure what to think about this whole thing anymore. Very, very confusing game, but we roll with it. We roll with it because when you start out round, you use the tools that you have. I'm going to chop down another couple trees, but this time we're going to do something a little bit more interesting with our base. Something that's going to make us very, very defensible, or defensive, I don't know, one or the other. It sort of depends what kind of mood we're in. If you're in a bad mood, like sometimes I just wake up, it's not even waking up on the wrong side of the bed, it's more like when you wake up and the cat is like on your face, and you have to spend like Q-tips getting all of the cat fur out of your nose for like 20 minutes after you wake up. That's my version of waking up on the wrong side of the bed. And so in that case, for me personally, well, I've forgotten where I had a joke here, but then I forgot what it was, so, you know, never mind. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of something like this. And this is for a reason, and you will see why in just a moment. What I want to do is we'll keep this going inwards. There it is, and I think this still takes 5. We left the window for a reason, because you can swing out of the windows at the cannibals, and they will do weird things like glitch out against the walls and get stuck. And so you actually don't have to run away from your home anymore once you've got this whole thing erected. These are basically like your own little version of murder holes. If you don't know what a murder hole is, it's essentially just like a hole you stick a gun out of. I should probably kill something so that I can eat dinner too very shortly, because we don't have any items. And that is bad, bad, bad for us. There is no side of not feeding ourselves that's going to end up in any sort of positive situation for us, so I should probably make sure that we still have some fat on our bones, although it might be a good idea to lose weight in this case. If there was ever a reason to lose weight, I would think that it would be because cannibals want to eat you and you want to look as unappetizing as possible. Them cabinals always trying to put your body parts down their throats. But I think I'm going to keep myself fed, just because I like that feeling of being full while I chop trees for 5 episodes in a row. And down it goes. We're not going to be building a log cabin, by the way, because there's really no point. It just takes way too long. It uses way too many resources. And at this point in the game, there's just no real reason to do so, aside from the fact that it's a bit more defensible than, you know, all of the other setups you might be able to have. But a bit more defensible doesn't cut it for me. I want a lot more defensible. Let's put down a second wall with window right here. I love it when companies name things after what they are or what they do. And that seems about right. Can I still fit through that hole? Yes, I can. Good. That's a question I've often asked myself in life. It's one that's very, very important, since we don't come equipped with whiskers. See, cats have it one up on us in this situation because they have whiskers, which are those little appendages that allow them to figure out if they can fit through a hole or not. I just sort of have to wing it and risk getting stuck, and since I'm claustrophobic, that usually ends up with a whole bunch of crying, whining, screaming, and generally debasing myself and looking foolish in front of my peers. And so I do my best not to do it, especially since it doesn't make me popular with the boating community. I'm going to go and chop down one more tree, and then the real fun can begin. I can show you how this booby trap's going to work. No! The tree's got a force field. I can hear them. They're all around me right now, and I don't know where they're at specifically. So I'm going to do this little like tree dance right here, where I just kind of go in circles around the tree. And we'll see how it works out. Come on, chop. Alright! And down he goes. I want that log right there at the base. That one looks the best. Oh, it's trying to make a run for it. Don't run, log. You're becoming part of something greater. You're joining together with all of your people to be a wall. A glorious wall. A sexy wall. An enticing wall. I almost said an unappealing wall. An appealing wall. Alright, so what we want to do now is going to look something like this. Nice. Hopefully this doesn't set my walls on fire, but this is totally going according to plan. This is exactly what I want. And you will see why in just a moment. Essentially, our goal is going to be to try to bait them near the windows as much as we can. And when they come near the windows, we set them on fire, because that's the only strategy we've been able to employ thus far. We don't have projectile weaponry. We don't have eye lasers. I mean, as far as I know, we don't have X-Man powers or anything interesting like that. And so in lieu of being able to defend ourselves with super awesome mutations, we're going to fall back on the age-old wisdom of Jungle Book and just use man's great fire on everything. What is that? Oh, they're right there. Let me get low. Hopefully I'm not backing up into one of their patrols. I'm going to pick up rocks as I go, though. What the hell is that guy doing? He's got a tummy ache. He's vomiting. That or he loves the smell of the ground. He's like, this is my favorite spot in the entire woods. Hold on, I just got to sit here and sniff this for a while. Just give me a minute. It's like when your cat smells... Oh, Christ! What in the hell? Oh, that scared me. That legitimately made me jump. Oh, I don't know where they are. Okay, we're going to retreat for now. Oh, they're down there on the end of the beach. Okay, well, at least I have visual contact right now. That's better than the visual nothing that I had previously, so... Oh my god. Okay, well... Now that my heart has been tested out for the day, the good thing is it didn't actually like die on me or anything. Otherwise I'd be sitting here like gurgling and making noises and it would be awkward for all parties involved. However, oh yeah, there's the fuselage. Let's see if we can find any IED material. Oh, it did. Okay, so the circuitry has respawned. I don't know if we'll be able to make IEDs in this episode, but we may be able to find basic provisions here if all of the luggage respawned. Although it doesn't look like it did. Also, the dead lady is gone. Oh well. Is my meal still over here? Let's see if we can have ourselves a lovely like 6-day-old meal. Oh, it is. Awesome. Well, there it is. I still hear the sound of movement, which is very, very concerning. Lizards, stop moving. Hold still. There are things about, and my guess is that if they'll eat me, they'll probably eat you too. So it's in our best interest for you to be silent right now and allow me to sneak. Allow me to sneak through all of your little recesses. Lizard, let me touch you. Let me hold you. Let me use you to stock my terrarium and make it more interesting to visitors. Oh, no me gusta. What is this, alcohol? Yeah, alcohol. We need some of that. Some coins will work out just fine because we need those for the IED. Another bottle of liquor over here. It'd be kind of funny if the shark wasn't dead, it was just drunk. Just passed out on the beach. Way too much liquor. He just couldn't make it. Bunch of birds right there. Okay, some more liquor out in the water. I hope that I'm not, like, tapping us out on liquor over the long term by doing this, but we do need to get our hands on some materials in order to make explosives so that if they come back, I can set them on fire a bit more conveniently. Bust this open with a rock. There it is. Some extra RX meds. Hey. Hey. You. I demand that you open. There we go. Where's a cannibal? I want to see if they're any good at the game of catch. Or fetch. Doesn't matter to me. They could be good at either game and I would probably be equally as mildly amused. I don't think we need this much, considering these don't seem to respawn whenever I load my save. And so what I'll do is I'll only take some of it. I'm not going to take all of it. This will just be the kind of things that we... The perpetually bouncing ball. I'm going to throw this at somebody. Let's go find a cabinal. Let's go find a cabinal and hit him in the face with a tennis ball. Because we're entertaining like that. Because we're entertaining and goofy and full of fun time like that. Where are they? Cannibals. I have treasures. Behold my ball. Bask in the glory of my fuzziness. No, now you guys don't want to play catch? Why am I gasping for air when I haven't even been running? Stop that. Ooh, they put up a finger shrine next to my house. That's morbid. Why would you put up 2 of them? What, was 1 not enough? And a head shrine? This dude's got a shoe coming out of his head. God, talk about foot and... Never mind. I was going to say foot and mouth, but... Holy hell. Oh, there they are. Zabak. I actually think it's probably a good idea to test out our defenses. And also throw a tennis ball at somebody. The quest to throw a tennis ball at a cabinal. Eat this! That seemed to be vastly ineffective. Okay, never mind. Back to base! You don't want none. That's right, now you're on fire. Welcome to my window of hell. You will all die. That one's hella smart. He's just like, he's the scientist of the group. He's like, you know we could just walk around, right? Like, we don't actually have to go through that way. I sense that that one is the leader. He's got a nifty little skull backpack. I mean, if I was the leader, I would have a nifty little skull backpack, so it only makes sense. I have fire. You must fear me, Cabinal. That's right. You dead-eyed little skinny bastard. You better step back. You better watch out. He's like, ah, I made you flinch. 2 for flinching. Oh, now that one set himself on fire. And this really was like the ultimate goal of what we were trying to accomplish here. This was the crux of our strategy. This is all that I have. And now you die, Cabinal. Now you die. Alright, and so for great justice, we've managed to annihilate all of our foes. That was our first successful defense without us having to run away, or without gratuitous nudity, because it saves me a whole bunch of time in editing, too. It saves me a whole bunch of time in post. What do you know about that? That's an added benefit that you fine gentlemen and ladies don't get to know about. Whenever there's nudity or breastises flying all over the place, I get to spend 45 minutes editing 10 seconds of footage so that YouTube doesn't ban me. How enjoyable is that? How enjoyable is that? That's the fun part that you don't get to see on the user end of the video. So I'm pretty glad, actually, when they show up without females. If they show up sans females, I'm usually in a pretty good mood. Alright, and so we are decked out with flame. Now my other side, I've got to do the same thing. 1, 2. I hear the sounds of running coming up behind me. God, they put up little thingies all around me. They're everywhere. Yes, I see you, Cannibal. You are quite threatening. Oh, that one's got fire. He's fighting back. He's fighting back the only way he knows how, by copying my tactics. You can't use my strategy against me. I mean, I am flattered, but it's not allowed. And thank you for that wonderful view of your brown eye as you fell. Was that necessary? Couldn't you have just fallen over normally? Get out of here, Gollum. Alright, so he's taken care of. Let me gather some sticks here. I do wish that I could destroy these effigies. I really feel like the Homeowners Association is not going to be down with this. I do feel like I'm going to be fielding some rather nasty letters from Mrs. Bigsby. She's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, I get that she enjoys making her house look nice, but why does she have to force the rest of the neighborhood to do those tasks like mow their lawn? I mean, who does that? You there, lizard, join me for dinner. Hey. Why do you make it so difficult for me to eat and skin you? Oh, never mind, because technically you're still up the tree. Alright, I figured it out. Problem solving. Yeah, penny loafer on his head. God, that looks painful. That cannibal dentistry. No, I ran out of sticks. The lone hole in my strategy. Get out of here, bird. Now is not the time. I'm trying to hit the bird, not the tree. I'm hiding out in my base. You guys can't come in. No cannibals allowed. Sorry. No solicitation of murder. None of that. I'm gonna start my fire up. I'm just gonna hope that they like walk on by and don't bother me. Is there any mud left? No, I need to slather myself in mud. I get the feeling that they have definitely seen me. The hell are they? Save me, mud! Oh, they're right there by the wall. Okay. I'm gonna go out this way. Grab a few more like rocks and twigs and sticks and things. Just those random materials we find ourselves using for every single... Oh, he actually decided to run up on us. We were out in the dark with a whole bunch of naked men and one naked lady. And if I know my lonely island, there's a song in here somewhere that we can make loads and loads of money off of. That lady's just hanging out in the bushes. She's done just gave up. Just being naked in some bushes. That's right, pal. You can't get through. This is my unbreakable wall of fire. I need 2 more sticks. Also, I'm freezing to death, so maybe I should fix that. Alright. Whenever you get that little aura around the edge of your screen, it means you're freezing, and you should probably, like, jump on that somehow. I don't know where they're at. Sometimes when you hear that noise of them scuffling up against a wall, what's going to happen is they're going to glitch through the wall, and it's going to totally suck. Now, based on the locations where they're gathering whenever they see us, I'm thinking along this wall right here we'll put a trap, and along this wall right here we'll put a trap, and hopefully that'll take care of them in the long term. I don't think you can reprime a lot of your traps. She's just hanging out in the bushes over there. I don't know what's so entertaining about those bushes, but whatever. She's got it covered, so I'm not going to question it too heavily. It seems like it's about time for a nap, and while sleeping while surrounded by cannibals seems like a terrible idea. It's never backfired on me yet, so I figure I might as well. Stoke these on up. Throw another stick on there. Maybe get 1 more stick. There we go. And so now we are rocking it. We are ready to go. God, why won't this fire stay lit? Stay lit! Let me throw a whole bunch of leaves on you. It's because we're using leaves to stoke a fire. There we go. We're also in the rain, which is causing problems. Although you can't tell. The sound of rain tells me, and the shininess that all of the objects have taken on, tells me that we are more likely, or more than likely, beset by a natural foe. I'm going to sleep right here, and there's nothing they can do about it. What are they going to do, run up on me while I sleep? You have to be a pretty hard sleeper to be able to make it through there. They're just going to hang out in the front of my base. I'm going to come up with some problem-solving solutions here. Oh, I didn't get any cloth. No! Well, that presents an issue. And also my circuitry, well... There we go. Yup. Bye, guys. And that did nothing. That accomplished absolutely 0. Are they just like praying around my base now? What's going on here? I suppose I will murder you first. That one was technically dead. But there it is. Nudie lady has been gotten rid of. She's been dealt with. I'm just going to keep hitting her until she pops. There we go. Now that the situation has been solved, I think it's come time to break off this episode. So my name is Splattercat. Our base is almost completed. I'll probably add a few more torches along the corners just in case. This definitely... How in the hell? Hold on. Alright, well, my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me in the Nerd Castle while we murder some more of these cannibals. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, and I will see you there. Oh, he escaped. Well, balls. I'll see you guys later. Take care, everybody.